Hello folks, welcome back to Gen X Stamps. My name is Joel, and right now I am still working on box 2 of a 3-box lot. Okay, here we go. We got the first book out. Now this one is next. I guess we're gonna go for this one. It is Scott's United States commemorative album. I think there's still another 4 books in there. But, you know, these are nice Scott's albums. I'm gonna zoom in here. Of course, the book has been picked from. Okay, so we have some used ones here. Those are decent. Decent. Those are from 1904, 1909. Feeling that most of the early stuff is gone. That's a mint stamp right there. That's the Harding Memorial, 1923. Okay, these are decent. The North American issue. And we do have the Lexington Concord. Those are mint. Erickson. These are in, yeah, see, these are in these mounts that are impossible to open up. So I'm gonna have to relieve them of the mounts because we want to make sure that the stamps are kept in good shape. All right, here we go. It's interesting having the Airmail stamp in there. These are all mint. White Plains, that's Lindbergh. Vermont Sesquicentennial, Burgoyne, George Washington, Valley Forge. Ah, there was a sheet of the White Plains here. That's disappointing. Okay, we have a mint Molly picture and the 2 Hawaii overprints. They are mint. That's awesome. These are mint. Still decent stamps. Oh, a block of 4, the Molly picture. Isn't that sweet? Oh, you gotta love that. Okay, full page. Gotta love that too. Alright, so we have the Edison light bulb. We have all 3 of the versions. All nice. Edison lamp issue. Nice block. And mind you, this is not a plate block, but still a block. Wow, we've got some blocks here. Nice. Sullivan, Fallen Timbers. Here we go. On this page, Braddock's Field, block of 4. Ah, no Zeppelins, of course. Blocks of 4. Mint. Olympics. Nice. The Washington bicentennial issue is 3 blocks. Another block. A block of the skiing and of the Arbor Day. That's a plate block. Nice. That is a very decent set of stamps. Okay, we got all mint here. So it looks like there's going to be a mint in here from this point on, probably. Nice blocks. Ah, no Zeppelin. But we've got mints here. These are all mint blocks. 2 plate blocks there. Some of the good stuff is gone. These are all mint. I like this one here. Found in Maryland. I like that stamp. There's a nice one. The Maryland Tercentenary. Mothers of America, Wisconsin. Here we go, getting into the national parks. Those are all mint. Nice blocks. The block. Alright, all mint. Okay, got some plate blocks. All blocks. Plate block. Plate block. Alright. That's nice. Okay, those are some nice blocks. Look at that. All kinds of them. Okay, mint. Blocks. Looks like, thought it was going to be a plate block, but some good blocks. Kind of flying through this at this point. We're going to start getting into the more commons. Decent. Okay. Those are nice. Right now, I will show you. Usually I'll use a block eraser like this. Sometimes the erasers on pencils, they'll spread it around too much, especially if they have a little bit of use on them. So I like to use these kinds of rubber erasers. But I do have a device that I use if it's really close to a stamp and I want to remove the writing. Without using a big one, I use this right here. This is an electric eraser. I'm not promoting the product for this company in any way. I just want to show you I love this device. Takes I think a AA battery, and it has little tips that you insert into it. You put them in the end and then you insert them in. I'm still only using, I've used maybe 2 or 3 tips in like a year, and I've got like 100 tips, so they're just little rubber eraser things. But you turn it on by pushing the button, and you just hold it, almost like a little dental tool, but it'll take the stuff right off. And I like it not because I'm lazy, because usually I will use a regular eraser if I'm trying to make a book look better. But if it's like really close, sometimes it's really hard to erase it without damaging the stamp, and you don't want to have to take the stamp off, etc., etc. But this you can get really close and just finally do it. So it works really well. I love it. I would recommend this for anybody, even if you just need an eraser for whatever. So, anyhow, got some good blocks here. Oh, here we go. Normally this is how I erase, but got some good plate blocks here. We've got more, and there's the Longfellow again. Love that one. Now these books, they're made for a block, and it's kind of a shame that people would fill them just full of blocks when the plate block is really the more valuable, you know. And they're kind of awkward to fit in, you know, they're a little bit obtuse. Obviously I'd prefer to see these, but It looks nicer when it's just a nice little block, but unfortunately, again, it's worth more if it's got the plate number on it, so here we go. We're getting into some, these are decent. They're not extremely valuable, but nice. Pony Express, Wyoming. Run countries. It's a nice little collection here. I like it. Somebody spent a lot of time on this. They put a lot of love into it, so I'm not denying that, but now we're getting really into what you would call the common era, so to speak. From this point on, it's book value is not great. All right. Now we keep going here. I know there's not a whole lot for surprises at this point. It is nice to have full pages. Oh, there's a mint stamp right there. All right. Thus ends that book. Nothing real early yet. I love these old stamps, but nothing in here that early. Alright, so we get into our first one. 1887 Washington. Interesting postmark. It's actually handwritten, done with ink. Alright, we have a couple up there. Alright, we have a couple Colombians. And my goodness, is this mint? Yes, sir. Obviously, it's hinged. Is it stuck to the page? No. I don't know if it has any gum on it. But that's a bonus. Alright. The two commons from Trans-Mississippi. It's interesting how we have mounts on two used stamps, and on that mint one there wasn't a mount, but I guess if there's no gum on it, then it doesn't matter. And Benjamin Franklin. Okay, we have two mint stamps here. Nice. Let us see. These will come out easy. Well, that's got no gum on it. Check this one out. See what we've got. This one is actually not hinged, but there's a little tiny mark right there, a little spot where it's a little bit of gum is missing. But technically, it's never hinged, so that's decent. Here we go. 1 cent, watermarked USPS, 1908. Oh, that one. Nope, that has been postmarked right on the right side of it. But clean. This one is mint. That is a coil. Horizontal. Yeah, that's a vertical coil. I'm gonna check it and just see. What we have for that is not hinged. Full gum. That's a winner. Here's another one. Let's see what we've got. I would say that is full gum. Yep. That is mint, never hinged. Oh, sweet. Okay. This one is mint. Mint, mint, mint. Let's see. If she's never hinged, then this is good. No, she does have a hinge. There's a hinge mark on there. But nonetheless, hey, the mint stamp. And when they're this old, having hinges is expected. Mint victory. Okay, here we go. Mint, 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 mint. Mint, mint, mint. Oh, look at that. Got the Indian, the Native American, and that is never hinged. Sweet. Oh, imperf. Mint. These are all mint. Nice. Mint coil. Harding. Oh, this is sweet. The Huguenot Walloon. Lexington Concord. North American. These are used. Still good stamps, especially that 5 center. These used. Mint, mint. That's a nice mint one right there. The Minuteman. And the Norse. That one is mint. Those are good. Mint, mint, mint. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we've got all of these are mint. We've got one here that's come out of its holder. I'm not sure that goes back here. Is there a missing holder here? Let's see. I would say there's the no, it's 1.5 cents though. Imperf. Where does that go? Oh, we got a Nebraska there. Sweet. Molly picture. Well, I'm not sure. Nice. We've got the Hawaii overprint again, Molly picture, got the Edisons. No Kansas overprints, but there's a Nebraska, 2 center, mint. Alright, so these are all mint. Nice, that one right there, the 20-cent mint and the 13-cent mint. These are nice. The Washington set, they are all mint. All of these are mint. I'm still not sure where that Harding imperforate goes, but we will continue on here. Here we go. Park set. That's imperf. Nice. Nice. All mint. Imperfs. Oh, here we go. Now I do love this set, as I said before. These are all mint. I'll check later to see if they're never hinged. Nice! We've got a mint $1 and $2. Sweet. I used 5. That's still nice. And all the coils. Alright, I gotta check this out. Yeah, she's never hinged. That is nice. Oops. Never hinged. Isn't that sweet? Let's check out the $2. Never hinged. So those two are never hinged. What a bonus. That's worth it right there. These are all mint. 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 Around the country is mint. I'm just going to kind of zip down through because I know most of you folks have probably seen this. Wouldn't that be nice if these were the first issues? I've come across lots before online, and you'll see one of these from this sheet in a stack of loose stamps, and you have to look at it real close because the colors are different. But at first, it'll get you a little excited when you see it. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is a nice starter collection for somebody. You know, it's full. All right, here we go. What do we got here? Complete. That's nice. That's a nice page. This is a nice page too. The $5. It's used, but it's still the $5. Mr. Hamilton. And we have a mint $1. Mr. Patrick Henry. So that's good. There's some good stuff here. I'm impressed with this book too. I really didn't think I was gonna be. Oh, nice. Yes. We got the Eugene O'Neill mint, but we've got the John Bassett Moore mint, folks. Never hinged. You know, I don't think I even have this stamp not hinged, believe it or not. As much as I have so many albums. Touch this. That, folks, is impressive. That is a beauty. Isn't it? That's a dandy. Beautiful stamp right there. And the Eugene O'Neill. You know, that's a $1 stamp mint. This is a nice selection. All right. I'm really tickled pink with this one. Nice. It's nicely done. I love this set here. Or block, rather. 1970. Oh. You're very, very good at filling up this album with the later stuff. It's good. You gotta love it. I think I've said this before, but the Sleepy Hollow, when I was a kid back in the 1970s, I remember I didn't have that stamp and I really loved it, and it just wasn't an easy one to find. I don't know why. For me, anyway. Now here we have a whole barren section after all of that, completely filled. Oh, those are nice space ones. Oh, nice! We've got some Airmail here. These are all mint. Sweet! I always loved these large Airmails, these long ones. Especially these Zeppelins, but obviously there was a baby Zepp in here at one point. I've got a few. Maybe I could slip one in. These are all mint. Nice. All these Airmails. Nice. It's full. These are good. I am impressed. This is a nice collection to continue. Some special deliveries. None of them are mint, but let's see what we've got for back of the book stuff here. Well, got a few postage dues. Huh. Oh, nice! Andrew Jackson, interior. Ah, sweet. I'm going to look at that and see if it's never hinged. Yeah, it has been hinged. Thank you, folks, for watching this past episode. I'm happy to say that we're halfway through the box number 2. But this time we got through 2 albums, so we did pretty good. I'm hoping to get through the next 3 albums maybe in the next episode. So, anyhow, we will see you next time. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Well, that takes care of that one.